Hey you guys, welcome back to Angel Angela, and on this podcast, you guys, I just wanted to come, on here just to support any of you guys on Valentine's Day. I forgot it was Valentine's Day. A couple of people reminded me this morning by sending me some donations, and I ended up getting a gift sent to me, so I really appreciate it, and I wanted to come on here and talk about, I guess, Valentine's Day because, like I said, I forgot. And the people that reminded me are people that, I can truly say, I know, love, and support me. And, I love people who give love freely and, that, don't just use me and take from me. And, when you're going through narcissist abuse, you're paying attention to holidays, you're paying attention to birthdays, you're paying attention to Valentine's Day, and the narcissist always seems to mess it up. So, I wanted to come on here because my life, is very different from how it used to be. And even though the narcissist isn't around, it's way more fulfilling for me. And you're going to have to excuse me, you guys, because I did lose my voice, but I did want to come on here, like I said, to support you guys. Any of you guys who are on here who might be feeling lonely, left out. So on this title, I basically wanted to talk to you guys about how the narcissist will either make you or break you on Valentine's Day. So I know a lot of you guys know that narcissists mess up holidays, right? But there's something different about Valentine's Day from any other holiday, Christmas, any other holiday that you can think about, because Valentine's Day is basically signified as your, a day you spent with your lover or your loved ones. And because of their many different supplies and all the people they've shelved, and people that they hoover, and people that are waiting on them to come back or wondering what they're doing. Valentine's Day means, it's more significant to the narcissist more than any other holiday, because they know this is the day where most of their lovers, most of the people that they came across, were looking forward to, or they remember things like in detail. They remember things they've done to others. They remember, making others upset or making people question them or people fighting over them. Valentine's Day just means so much more. It means, it's almost like a day where they almost have a ritual. They might not even want to be with a supply. Maybe they want to celebrate it on their own, because they're like, hey, this is a ritual. This is a day where I like messing with people. Everyone knows how I am. Everyone knows how I feel about holidays, how I feel about birthdays. So, Valentine's Day is no exception. So if they have a new supply, this is why I say Valentine's Day will either make you or break you, because, they'll sit around and not celebrate you on purpose, or they'll say, it's better for us to stay at home, or they'll just do, something, they'll just do what you guys always do. So, to them, it's kind of like, hey, at least I'm here with you. Who cares about gifts? Who cares about all that mushy gushy stuff? Like, at least I'm here with you. So Valentine's Day is like one of those days where they will use to even have you discard them. Because if you don't feel special and you're like, okay, well, I don't want to be around you, then they feel like, okay, cool, now I can go and be with this other supply and I can make them the new supply, because I want to see how you're going to handle Valentine's Day. How are you going to handle this holiday? Like many other holidays, how are you going to handle it? Because I'm going to act the same, just like I ruin any other holiday or any other event, celebration, anything that honors you. Just like I don't do it then, I'm going to do it today too, but I'm going to do it in a way where it's going to crush you. I'm going to do it in a way where, I'm going to silent you, or, I'm going to do it in a way where, I'm with you in the daytime and I'm with someone else in the nighttime, and then you're not going to hear back from me. A lot of times they do this because they feel like, which source of supply is going to do more for me? The new supply, they're expecting of me. The primary source, they're going to do something nice for me. They might buy me something. So I owe it to them to spend the night with them. So everything is premeditated, and the narcissist starts premeditating like a month in advance. A month in advance, the narcissist is getting ready for Valentine's Day. Maybe even like Christmas time. That's why I say, to them it's a game on Valentine's Day. They feel like, hey, I'm either going to make you or break you. So a narcissist is trying to see your tolerance on Valentine's Day. They're trying to see how much you can take, and they're getting off on it, like I said, because they're going to think about other supplies and other people that are questioning if they're going to come back, or they're going, or if they have that new supply, that they're trying to, they're trying to get. They'll sit around with you and waste your time and make your day miserable. And they know that other person, that new supply, they're going to look forward, to Valentine's Day or something. And, they're going to question, okay, well, why has this narcissist been giving me full attention? Or it seems like they're giving me full attention, but they're not really in a pursuit to do anything for me on Valentine's Day. Or they might have done something small and then you just don't hear from them. But sometimes the new supply will question the narcissist, their behaviors and things like that. And that raises a red flag for them, right? But what the narcissist will do the next day is they'll think to themselves, hey, I didn't know that we were that serious. Like I knew we were, we've been hanging out, but I didn't know we were that serious. This is why a lot of people say, hey, if you're not with that person on Valentine's Day, you're not the main source of supply, because the next day, they're gone. They're gone to act like they're there for you, but they were with someone else the day before. But what people don't understand, it's triangulation. Neither one, whether you're with the narcissist on Valentine's Day or you're not, neither one of you should feel special. So don't get that. Don't get my words mixed up right there. So what they will do is that the next day, that new supply is going to question things. Something's going to happen. Someone's going to question something. And that narcissist is going to say, hey, I didn't know we were that serious. Or, man, I spent time with my children, or, I took my kids out, or I took my mother out. I was with my mother. I was with my sister. They're going to put it on someone close to them. And a lot of times they're going to say it was a woman, even though Valentine's Day is considered, a day of love for anyone you have love with. Of course, they're going to say a woman, if you're dealing with a male narcissist. So, a lot of times the new supply will, take the narcissist back, and they'll go the next day because they feel like, hey, at least they're doing it now. Like, it's cool as long as they're, he didn't know that he didn't know that I really thought we were super serious, or our relationship was at that level where you should do something for me, and a lot of times that new supply is a little slow, just a little bit, that new supply is a little slow, Because at the end of the day, if you're giving this narcissist supply, your attention, your time, sex, the new supply is giving them sex, this person should be able to meet you halfway. Even if they're not into it, they should still be considerate because they want to have sex with you. They want to use you as a source of supply. So that new supply, they're not thinking, hey, I've been giving all of this supply to the narcissist. They're trying to confine themselves and say, well, maybe we're not as serious as I thought. Well, we've only been together since the pandemic started. That's where their mind is at, when in reality, hey, if you're in a relationship, you should get what you want, But the narcissist is the type of person that will make you feel like you're inferior, or they'll play stupid with you, and they sit here and play games. But in reality, neither one, the new supply or the primary supply, neither one, the narcissist cares about. There's no empathy there. Both of them are sources of supply. That's all you are. That's all the primary is. That's all the new supply is. So no one is better than anyone. If you feel like, oh, I'm the one that got to be with them on Valentine's Day, it has nothing to do with you being better. It just means that you have more supply. Or you might think to yourself, I don't have a lot of supply. The new supply has more supply in reality, right? Even if that was the case. The only reason you're being celebrated is because they're trying to promote them to primary source. They want them to be full of rage, jealousy. They're in la la land. So if you know you're dealing with a narcissist and you feel like you're special, you're not. You're not. Because there's someone behind that narcissist. The narcissist, they're always up to something. So you can sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I got some flowers. Oh my gosh, they got this, that. They're getting you in a spell. They're putting a spell on both of you guys, basically. They're doing a ritual on you. They're giving you an item. They're putting a spell on you. They're giving you flowers. You're smelling the flowers, and you're so hypnotized by the flowers. They're hypnotizing you. They're putting you in a trance. They're giving you chocolates. I don't know if you guys know, but chocolate has certain ingredients that cause certain chemical reactions in your body. And not only that, but it arouses you. And it not only sexually, but it's like that feeling you get, those endorsements you get when you feel like you're falling in love. That's what chocolate does. Why do you think they give chocolate for Valentine's Day in little heart-shaped boxes? It's like a drug. It's like a drug, and they're putting a spell on you. It's like you might as well be drinking wine, right? Wine with your chocolate. Wine with your chocolate. So it's a whole ritual that they're doing. And even when they don't do anything, they're either trying to make you or break you. They're making you a new source of supply, or they're trying to break you. You're wondering, why aren't they doing anything for me? Because they're thinking in their mind, hey, I never do anything for you. Now I want you to really let that soak in. But hey, we can cook something. We can make something here. We don't need to go anywhere. And you're like, we do that all the time. We cook all the time, what are you talking about? Or, they'll act like, you got to save money or something. So you'll think to yourself, well, they used to celebrate Valentine's Day. Now they don't. And a lot of times it's because they were love bombing you. That's all it was. So even with the new supply, they're being love bombed. And later on, when they become the primary source of supply, they're going to think back to Valentine's Day. And they're going to say to themselves, why don't you do anything for me anymore? You used to. And then when you really let it soak in, really, really let it soak in and look back, You're going to think that new source of supply is going to think to themselves, oh, that's why they celebrated me the day after. That's why I didn't, that's why they told me they were at work, but they weren't really working that day, So I just wanted to come on here because, I forgot it was Valentine's Day. And honestly, I wasn't really going to make a podcast on Valentine's Day because my voice is gone, but I thought that this was something very important for any of you guys out there who feel like sad on Valentine's Day. Don't be sad. Be happy. Matter of fact, go buy yourself some chocolates and fall in love with yourself. Buy yourself some wine because someone just brought me something, and I got some donations, and to me, I'm like the happiest I've ever been because I wasn't expecting anything. Like, when you get to the point where you love people and you get to express love to the people you should have been expressing love to the whole time, you do this all year long. In days like this, people show you that, hey, they're listening to you, they care about you, and it makes you think like, wow, when I was with a narcissist, I wasn't getting anything. So, a key to find out if you're dealing with a narcissist is if, they never celebrate you. And, Valentine's Day, there's just always something going on around Valentine's Day. When someone really loves you, they treat you like Valentine's Day every single day. They're not going to only be nice to you on Valentine's Day in order to keep you for the rest of the year. Or they're not going to, devalue you around this time just so that you can, try to get their attention and their love for the whole year too, So someone that loves you, it's going to be Valentine's Day, you guys, every single day. So don't worry about the new supply. Don't worry about these people that the narcissist is with, that they're only celebrating for one day. When someone cares about you, doing something for Valentine's Day, it's not going to mean anything to them because they treat you good all the time anyway. So, to them, it's like, hey, I'm going to the store, I see some flowers, I see candy, I see all these things. I'm going to give this to my lover. I always buy them flowers, But why not buy them Valentine's Day flowers today since they're selling them, they're here. Why not, So, some people also, you have to think about it. Some people actually don't do anything for Valentine's Day, but they actually treat you really good, the whole year. It's crazy how much time you have to think about that too. It's crazy how much money you spend or, just time with these people, and you never get what you want out of a friendship or relationship with them or whatever. And, when you leave, you spend maybe years alone until you find yourself, months or years until you find yourself again, until you heal. And when you finally heal, you just express love in a whole different way where you're having boundaries and you're expressing it in a healthy way, and people see that, and you'll think back like, wow, I was in hell, and then you'll sit there and be sad on Valentine's Day or, wondering where this person's at or wondering why they're not acting the same or wondering why they're taking me out and they're buying me things. But then there's something about their energy that no matter how nice they try to act, it's something about their energy. Like, they can take you out to eat to like the finest restaurant. They can give you chocolates and flowers and do all these nice things for you, but there's always going to be something that just doesn't feel right. Like you can't really connect to them. Like you might feel like you have a friendship with them, right? And you might be best friends because you're into different things and you feel close to the narcissist, but there's always going to be a disconnection. Like, you can feel that they have no empathy for you. Like, you can feel it. Like, even if they're smiling, you guys might be joking around and the jokes might be funny and you're really enjoying yourself, right? But there's just always this feeling when you're around these people, like, you know that what they're doing, it's not really genuine. It's more about them watching you. They're watching your reaction. They're watching how you're soaking everything in. It's like they're not enjoying it. They're not really enjoying the time. They're enjoying playing with your emotions. They're enjoying, playing with your feelings. They're trying to see, hey, is me taking you out and doing all these things, are you going to give me the best, sex I've ever had in my life? Like, they're not doing anything like for free. And a lot of times, you're looking forward to having that good night with them. And, they're putting a spell on you. They're putting a spell on you so that when they treat you badly the rest of the year, you're sitting there thinking about Valentine's Day and how you don't want to be alone the next Valentine's Day coming up. And the year has went by so fast, and they've been treating you bad all year. So you've been getting treated bad all year, and here goes the ritual coming up. Only this time they feel like, hey, what's the point on celebrating Valentine's Day, because I already got you. You're under my spell already. I already did the ritual. I really don't need to do it again. You're under the trance still. It's been a year. You're still under the trance. Not this year. The next year, you're fed up. You don't want to deal with them anymore. Right before Valentine's Day, they're contacting you. They're hoovering you. This is why they hoover right before Valentine's Day. They're hoovering you now. Now they're hoovering. Hey, let's go out to dinner. Meet me here. Meet me over here. Meet me at this Italian restaurant. Meet me over here. 5 stars. I'm going to buy you $100 steak. Like, they are playing games, and they're using Valentine's Day as a ritual, just like they use New Year's as a ritual. And anything the narcissist does, any holiday they celebrate, they do it for a reason, for a purpose. They don't do it for no reason. They don't celebrate Halloween for no reason. They don't celebrate Christmas for no reason. Every holiday, every event, narcissists use those holidays for their own personal rituals, and Valentine's Day is not an exception. So I'm hoping this video can help you guys out today. Any of you guys that are healing and feeling alone, and learn to redirect your energy. Do not be sad. Do not be triggered. Do not feel like you're missing out or something. You're not missing out on anything. Like, buy your own chocolate, buy your own wine. Hey, you want a stuffed animal? Buy your own stuffed animal. And really, it doesn't matter. It means nothing. It's a day where you could just, hey, shout out the people closest to you. Shout out your parents. Shout out your friends, or people that have done good for you. That person that has helped you out. That person that, hey, when your car's not working, they'll give you a jump. That person that fuels your tank. So, I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace. Excuse my voice, you guys. It's going to maybe take me a while to regain my voice back, but I will still be doing coaching. Give me 24 hours so that I can respond to you, and the information will be in the description, along with how you can donate to my channel as well. And I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace. Talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.